Not in your head, don't hear what I said. I can't communicate when you wait, don't relate. I try to talk to you, but you never even knew. So what's it gonna be? Tell me, can you hear me? Everyone say hi to Dashi. I'm so sick of it. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a pie update video. So if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all, and this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I've done a video before on Pi saying is it a scam? So many people were asking me to do it. They asked me to do things on a bunch of ones. Usually the most common ones are the ones that get talked about. Now, people were asking me, is it a scam? What can you do? Okay, well, first off, just a little recap on last video. They do not ask you for anything. They do not ask you for money. They don't take your data. It only takes a few seconds. When I wake up in the morning, I stretch, I open up the app, click mine, and that's it. And you can earn up to 0.2 something. You can earn up as many pi as you want per hour. So it does give you a lot. Now, why I'm talking about this again is because I actually looked into it yesterday. I figured, okay, I have 1,000 coins. Maybe this could be worth something. And there's this other one called Stellar, and it's got about 22 billion coins available, and it's worth about 40 something cents. So 47 cents. So I figured pi at the end of all of the mining, at the end of everyone doing it, at the end of this year, 2021. So December 2021 is when phase 3 will start, when they're actually able to get your coins, spend them, do whatever you want with them. There should be about 4 times that, about 80 something billion coins. And again, that's a conservative estimate. They're probably a little bit lower than that, which would increase the value, but for this video we're going to be a little bit conservative. So I figured, okay, if it's 4x that, then what is 1/4? Because figure if it's around the same demand, then it'll be inverse. So 4 times as much supply will be about 1/4 the value. So I would figure about 11 cents. But I was wrong with that, because the demand for pi seems to be much larger than that one Stellar, which I'd never heard of. Pi hear of a lot, and there's 20 million users that are mining, the miners. And at some point this year, they'll have around 100 million miners, which is a lot. Getting to a million miners is a lot. So the fact that there's a lot of demand for it, the white paper is very, very good. Unlike B, the white paper is a little amateurish, and the 3 people that created it from Stanford they're not dumb. They're extraordinarily intelligent. And that brings me to my next point. Sony marketing vet Christine Birch launches the Roy G. Biv Collective. Anyone remember Roy G. Biv from grade school? Those of you that don't know, it's just red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, colors of the rainbow. And why is this important? So I'm just going to read a quick little blurb on her. Former Columbia Pictures marketing chief and industry vet Christine Birch is opening the doors to Roy G. Biv Collective, a new consulting firm which will provide media tech and lifestyle companies with powerful strategic narratives across their positioning, creative branding, message, and overall vision. Now, as the former marketing boss not only at Sony, but at DreamWorks Studios as well, and Film District, Birch has been behind several blockbuster campaigns that have yielded billions of dollars already, such as Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle, Spider-Man: Homecoming, Transformers, to name a few. Oscar-winning picks like The Help, The Theory of Everything, The Danish Girl. So very, very talented woman. Now, she's bringing her entertainment and marketing skills to a new generation of entrepreneurs, starting with the booming cryptocurrency firm Pi Network, which since it developed March 14th of 2019 is now counts over 2 million. Well, this is an old article. It's 10 million engaged users, all of whom are members by invitation. Again, you can't just go in there. You need a code. So everyone, code down below. So if you're not into Pi, use that code down below. It's ChaviCat5, I think. Again, I'll put it down there. And what you can do is, now you have a code, you can start mining Pi, which, again, according to another video that I had watched, with the demand being so high, it could be over $1 per coin. And over $1 per coin is conservative. It's probably going to be a bit higher, just because this is not one of those weird currencies that no one's ever heard about. And it's not like Bitcoin, where I love Bitcoin. I put almost $20,000 into Bitcoin, 17, 18, and Why I did that is because it's going to be it's the most popular, and it's just the most warranted. It's the most wanted right now. But one of the problems with Bitcoin is that you need really extraordinarily heavy computer hardware and software to be able to mine it, and most of the people that mine it, or most of the Bitcoin that are mined, are within 2% of the people in the world. Like, 2 accounts are the main ones that mine it, and they're making billions mining it. And it's really not fair because they can only mine so much each day, and everyone's trying to get it, and it's just that's what's causing the price to go parabolic. There's just not enough supply to meet the demand. Now, at Pi, is that going to get as much as Bitcoin? No, there's only 21 million Bitcoin. Pi is going to have billions of coins, but this is more fair. We're all going to be able to. We're all already mining ourselves. If you mine now, if you start now, you're going to be mining for months until Q4 2021, and you'll have a decent amount before it ever even goes on Coinbase, before it ever gets on any type of crypto exchange. So, moving on with this, with all emphasis on analytics and micro-targeting, it's tempting to forget that it's the mythic narrative that connects all the dots and creates emotional resonance since the beginning of man, such as the narratives have helped establish a sense of common purpose, which is how successful movements are built. That's a quote from Birch. She moves on saying, quote, "While most movie marketing campaigns are data-driven, I feel there's a greater need to access more of the emotional underpinnings in these campaigns. When I decided to embrace the Pi network, I saw an opportunity to demonstrate the validity of my approach and provide a storytelling narrative to a project that was outside the entertainment industry. Storytelling does not have to be specific to any platform." End quote. Birch tells Deadline. Now, this is something where you have people, it's not just, Stanford professors, make a cryptocurrency and they launch it on Pi Day. They launch it on March 14th. Sorry, it took me a second. In 2019. It's just a very Stanford Ivy League thing to do. But you could make the argument like, okay, well, they're nerds, and maybe it's a science project, but a lot of thought went into this. Like I said, that all the nodes that they're using, getting everyone to do it for themselves so that it's fair. It's not just the rich are going to be able to buy it once they're mined. No, it's everyone, which is cool. And again, you could have for free, mine everything for free. It doesn't cost you anything to do that. It doesn't eat up electricity. It doesn't eat up battery. Again, which Bitcoin is not green. Bitcoin mining, China is trying to slow down and curb Bitcoin mining because of the carbon footprint that it's leaving. So, having said that, this does not do that. Quote, "With Pi Network, Birch partnered with Silicon Valley startup Social Chain Inc., working alongside Dr. Nicholas Kokalis, Dr. Chen Dao Fan, and Dr. Vincent McPhillip to formulate the vision for the new cryptocurrency. Birch was turned on to the idea of cryptocurrency after one of her guests, a Stanford graduate, began talking about the tech coin at a family barbecue. Quote, "We started talking about what was wrong with the financial system the way it is, and the idea that money is in fact a created asset. As a society, we initially traded goods and services and ultimately decided that money was the standard. This became very interesting conversation about what you can do when value is generated in a different way." Birch wrote end quote. Birch wrote the introduction to the Pi Network's white paper with a group of Stanford PhDs. That is actually amazing. Just Google the white paper. But separately, Birch has joined the board of directors of Stocks and Securities, a premier venture capital company which is teaming with local entrepreneurs on her native island of Jamaica. As part of these efforts, Birch is developing plans for a new luxury spa on the island, which will feature the rich history and therapeutic properties of Jamaica's indigenous herbal healing, including a cannabis-focused regimen. Now, how do you think, if she's going to be on board of directors here, what type of options will people have to pay in? I think that these high-end people that are coming to Jamaica for these herbal healing, including cannabis-focused regimen, a luxury spa on an island, probably going to have Pi as an option. Again, this is years in the making. It's not like Earth 2, where it started in November and people are like, why isn't the game finished yet? These things take time, and this has been in the works for years now. So, Pi as a ubiquitous cryptocurrency will be a thing starting next year. So outside of that, it just gives a little stuff on Birch's history. Yeah, once we're able to, again, this is just the beginning. Once we're able to actually buy Pi, I'm actually going to invest it. I'm going to take probably a couple $1,000s and be like, this is going to be huge. Because again, the people behind it are absolutely insanely intelligent. Again, Stanford doctors. So I love you guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. And everyone say bye-bye, Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, meow.